Hey everybody, Joe here with Speedway Motors, and today we're joined in the shop by Ryan from TMI Interiors, and we're going to talk about upholstery for classic cars. So first of all, what is TMI all about?
TMI was started over 40 years ago by the Tuccinardi brothers. They started out building Volkswagen upholstery, and then that's evolved into classic muscle car upholstery. Our goal is to be able to provide a customer a complete interior in a box, so they have everything they need to outfit their vehicle without having to go anywhere else.
And you know, that's kind of the age-old problem. You know, we all know how to bolt on parts. A lot of us know how to cut and weld and fabricate, but upholstery is this like black art. You know, we don't all have industrial sewing machines in our basements to stitch up seat covers. So that's kind of where you guys come in, right?
Yes, definitely. You know, our goal is to provide customers the ability to have a classic inspired seat like these two here that you see, and then they'd have the ability to upgrade into different patterns and accessories and so forth. But you know, giving a customer a good quality product that will last a period of time with molded foam, high quality vinyls and leathers.
And that's also kind of the thing, you know, if you have this Chevelle where the mice have carried off the upholstery, you go to the junkyard and you try to find seats out of a Honda Civic or something and it just never quite looks right. These were actually designed to look at home in an old car or truck, right?
Yes, this particular seat here is our new SoCal Series seat. It's designed to give that classic inspired look and feel. It's a simple, inexpensive approach to get into the vehicle. And then you could go into our classic Series seat that you see in a lot of trucks, Novas, Chevelles, and then you can upgrade and go from there.
Classic cars and trucks come in all shapes and sizes, so this isn't a one-size-fits-all deal. So let's say you're on the Speedway Motors site, you're looking at TMI products. Where should you start?
I think the first thing the customer needs to know is what their intention is with the vehicle. Are they going to go out on a long cruises with it, or are they going to hot rod around with it, right? So if you're going to choose to hot rod around with it or cruise, that determines what style seats. So we have bucket seats that come in bolstered and non-bolstered. So if you're going to hot rod around, you might want the bolstered seat to kind of hold you in place. And then we also have bench seats as well. So it gives you some options.
And so once you've selected the seat style, then kind of where do you go next?
The next piece would be is to pick the, you know, once you pick your seat style, pick the actual color. So right now we have the black option and we have the brown option on the Speedway site. And then from there you can actually pick your stitch color options. So a good example is this particular seat here has a black stitch. Our bench seat here has the red. So with that black cruiser you can also get the blue and the white. But if you pick the brown one, you get a brown stitch option and a white stitch option.
So I mean, you can really kind of nail the matching component. You know, you can pull in little details from around the car with things like stitch color and the upholstery color.
Correct. You can do that, and then the next step would be is determining if you want the cruiser pattern as seen in the bench here, or you want the sport pattern as seen in the classic seat here.
And that is a great example of how, you know, it's not just a seat that kind of looks right in your old car. You can really pull in, like we've got a Chevelle over there that has this double stitch pattern in the door panels that are on it. You know, you can really kind of make it look at home in an old car with this options that you have available.
Yeah, that's our intention, is to be able to provide this pattern option to kind of spruce it up just a little bit, but still keep that classic modern look.
So you're talking about different seat styles, even just in bucket seats. We've got two of the SoCal series here. What are we looking at here?
So both seats are made of a molded foam that's made by TMI. It's got a nice blend that will last a long time, won't deteriorate over time. The difference is, if you look at the bottoms, you can see the bolstering difference in them, which is going to hold you in the seat if you're, you know, going to do a little autocross with it or do some drifting, whatever, you know, have a little bit of fun. And then also on the rear side back in here, it's going to hug you up right around the waist, more than this one. This one will still hold you, but this is really going to be inspired. So it just depends on what the customer wants to do.
And this is the SoCal series. Where is this kind of positioned in all of these options that we're looking at?
The SoCal series would be your entry-level price point line. It comes in black and only black.
So fewer options, but still something that's going to look at home in an old car.
Absolutely.
So we've been talking about these self-contained pieces, bucket seats, bench seats, but like a muscle car is going to have a back seat as well. What are the options there?
You know, if a customer had chosen the classic seat here with the cruiser pattern, we have the rear seat cover that matches. So they can do the front seats and the rear seat option. If it's a truck, like a C10, and you did the classic version of the cruiser, you would also have the option to pair it with a buddy console.
And At what point do these become, these are kind of universal seat designs, how do you make it a direct fit to a specific car?
TMI offers over 64 application-specific brackets that take the universal and make everything application-specific.
And the one that we're looking at here is specifically a C10 bench seat bracket for this bench seat that we're looking at as well.
So in the C10 that you're going to install, you'll install this classic seat here with a sport pattern and this buddy console in between, as opposed to going with a split back bench as seen before or a deluxe bench type option.
So there are a ton of options available to fix the ratty old interior in your classic car. Check it all out on the website at speedwaymotors.com. Ryan, thanks for joining us, and thanks to everybody for watching.